I feel like there's a huge misconception that being photogenic is just something that someone's born with. But the truth is, learning how to pose for photos is a skill. You have to know what to do, you have to practice knowing what to do, and then if you really want to become an expert at it or take it to the next level, you put your individual spin against it. The key thing when it comes to posing for photos that I get asked about most often is how do I improve my smile? We're taught to say cheese whenever the camera comes out.
Cheese.
But really that makes our jaw tense and it makes our smile go wide instead of upward. So I found that 3 words that work really well instead of cheese are saying money, yoga, and hey.
Money.
Yoga.
Hey.
Another question I get asked all the time is what do I do with my hands? But one thing that I found works really well is giving your hands a task to do. And the best way to do this, if you don't have a prop like a briefcase or a bag or a drink to hold, is by interacting with your outfit. The first way to interact with your outfit, which is really the easiest to go to, is by putting your hands in your pockets. So try that out for me, Brendan. So instead of putting them directly in your pockets where you can't see your fingers, you can either loop your thumb in your pocket and have your fingers out and then relax your hands, or you can do the opposite by putting your fingers in your pocket and by having your thumbs out like that. It's just a much more natural look. One way that you can kind of shake things up and add a bit of movement to your pose is if you have long hair, you can run your hand through your hair. And then you can really add that to the next level by taking this arm. You can loop that through your belt, perfect, and then just kind of play with your hair a little bit. That's wonderful. When it comes to group photos, it can be really easy to get really tense or go into habits of having people in the front crouching down, everybody in the back standing up awkwardly. So today we're going to fix this. So what I'm going to have everybody do is stand up straight. We don't want anybody to lose their frame. Then from there, I'm going to have my 2 women in the front move to the side off the frame really fast just so we can adjust the back of the group. So instead of standing side to side, everybody is going to tilt into one another slightly. So I want everybody to put their weight on their back leg and then think about connecting at the shoulders. So from there, Ella, instead of just having your hands to the front, you can put one hand in your pocket. That way it's not perfect like that. And don't be afraid to layer over someone else. There, James, you're gonna rest your hand on her elbow. Like that. Just, it shows warmth, it shows connectivity. From there, I'm going to have Caroline stand slightly in front of Brendan, like this, and then back up toward him. Don't be afraid of not taking up a lot of space. You don't have to be completely facing the camera straight on. You can turn to the side slightly. And then Sam, I'm gonna have you stand in between Ella and James like that. And then tilt everyone's heads inward towards one another. That also shows connectivity within the group. Yoga, yeah, your yoga's really good.